And
Yes, I know how she made it. I was just fucking around.
oh, okay. Welcome
Hey,
back. Hey guys, how you guys doing?
No, did you press the recording button?
I did.
Oh, I was supposed to start timing it.
No, it's okay. I was just trying to surprise you guys, catch you in action. Welcome back. This is episode 29 of the Don't Think Too Hard podcast. The podcast brought to you by Andre, Johnny, myself, and absent Patrick.
Is it actually 29?
Yes, it is.
That means we made it.
We made it. Is it exactly the
back.
same? We made it back
this
to
is
where
the
we
last
were.
episode of Shoe Shit was 29. So
Guys-
that means we made it all the way back.
We are certified
Full
TikTok
circle.
famous. We are certified TikTok famous.
Are we?
We're not.
No, it's not. It's really not. But listen,
It's
all
not
I'm-
even close to
No, but
anything.
all I'm saying is I'm incredibly shocked that we're at 600 views on our last
Listen,
TikTok.
I'm telling you, I told you, tell me when that translates to YouTube views into places where I can make money, and then
All I'm
we'll-
saying-
we'll talk.
all
We'll
I'm
have some
saying,
conversations.
all I'm saying is that if one of those lovely people click from our TikTok to our YouTube or SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, Stitcher,
Don't say SoundCloud. We're not on SoundCloud.
we're not on SoundCloud.
We're not
I thought we were.
rappers.
Oh.
What?
No, we're not on SoundCloud. man.
Well, if one of those people
Yeah.
can click on our YouTube, Apple Music, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, or any other digital streaming platform, which you could find us on, almost all of them.
You forgot Podchaser.
Well,
and iHeartRadio.
hold on. Click the like button and subscribe before we continue on with this podcast, please.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
Why are you
I'm
here?
I'm gonna give you a second to do it.
We want you. Yeah, well, let's have a moment of silence, and then
We're gonna let you do that.
Clickety click clack click.
All right, thank you for clicking.
yeah.
And if you didn't, you feel free to leave.
Now
We only
you
want
get up,
diehard fans
walk
here,
away,
bro.
get up, walk away from your computer, but just leave the podcast running
Like
in the
leave it
background.
running so
though.
we can get the view, but don't be there.
Yeah,
If you're not subscribed.
Yeah, exactly. That's
That's how
exactly.
I feel.
That's how
Share
we-
it
that's
as
how-
well with your friends. Just don't be there.
Yo, low key,
to
what you
watch
can do if you're really a piece of shit, just click on the podcast, put it in 2x speed, put it on mute, and then leave. Come back half hour.
And
Easy.
if you want to like piss yourself off even more, you click the little bell. Then you get notifications every time we post the episode that you just don't want to watch, but you're just gonna
Yeah.
click on it anyways. Like,
Exactly.
Because it's like it's right there. Why wouldn't you click on
Yeah.
it? It just comes down from the top. You're just like, ooh, what's this? And then look where we are.
Yeah.
That's how it is. That's how we have to do things these days. You know what?
Oh,
I'll do it
man.
for you. Just give
Yeah.
me like we'll do a
Give
screen
me your
share.
email password.
Yeah,
Your YouTube account.
I'll set it up for you.
Yeah.
Give me your IP address. Well, we're good.
Give me your social insurance number, your credit cards,
Yo,
Yeah. Just
So-
give me
bank account
your-
numbers, branch
give me your
number.
rights.
so there's something I wanted to say. Do you remember how I was so excited to start doing stocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yo,
What do you mean?
yo, have you guys heard
like,
about that?
That's what
that
I'm
Reddit
talking
thing?
about. That's
Okay,
what I'm
okay.
talking about. It's
Yeah.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yo. why is it that when I want to learn stocks and I want to learn a normal day in stock, stock days or whatever,
Let's shut it down.
yeah, and then it's just like, let's create a pandemonium or panic or whatever. This is,
Shenanigans.
I don't know. Yo, I'm genuinely scared to do anything. I am scared to do anything. I have all 50 of my dollars invested in stocks that I'm just waiting on. And like, I can't say I made or lost money, but I think I want to pull out only because I am fucking terrified of whatever's going to go down. I don't know.
What, you got GME stock?
No.
Oh, so what do you pump? You got AMC?
But listen, but no,
got
no,
BlackBerry?
But listen, here's
Got
the thing.
Verizon, or what is the
No,
other
no,
one?
no, no,
T-Mobile.
but here-
Maybe it's
here-
T-Mobile.
Here's the thing.
I don't remember.
Those have already been impacted. What if I accidentally bought a stock that's going to be impacted?
Oh,
And
you
keep,
mean
if
like
if it drops, then you keep it. And
I
if
like
it
you
goes
see a
up, then
record-
you're blessed.
record profits, and you're like, "Yo, I'm about to cash out," and you're like,
And then it's just like,
"Pause."
it's
Well,
like,
I mean,
this program.
do your research, and then you'll be able to figure it out. Like if you look at GameStop, obviously, it's not because the company is doing well.
No, I
They
know.
haven't done well in like
I
friggin' 5 years because who's going out to GameStop to
Yeah, I
buy
know.
video games anymore?
Yeah.
No one's leaving their house specifically just to buy a video game.
Yeah.
The
anymore.
hardcore man them.
No.
Bro, if
Andre-
I go to Walmart,
Andre-
I can go pick up some bread and a video game. Why the hell am I gonna go out of my way to go to
Yeah.
Because you want to
GameStop?
get ripped off by returning your old games.
Your old
that
games.
You're gonna get for
That's
$2.50.
genuinely
Give me
all
3 cents on a game that came out yesterday, bro.
Oh, I think it was somebody was trying to return an Xbox and they gave it like they offered him like 25% of the actual Xbox price. It was like the brand new
Yeah.
one.
Like imagine
It's
you
like-
buy a PS5 from GameStop, you walk out the store, you walk back, you want to sell it. It's like, I'll give you $20.
It's like I lost the receipt and I can't return it. Oh, okay, I can give you my best offer, $25.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna freeze your stocks now because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's exactly that's why that happened to GameStop. It's
Yeah.
because
Anyways,
some poor sucker who got scammed got angry.
No, it's not what it was. If you
No,
want
no,
me to
no,
break
I
it
get- I
down
know,
for you,
I
I
know.
can break it down.
I was
But, like-
joking. I was trying to make a joke, man. I'm
Wait,
a
wait, wait.
comedian.
I'm actually curious. I don't know what actually happened.
All right,
you
so
have to break it
basically,
down
this is
for me.
what it is. GameStop has been doing bad for a long time because their business model doesn't make sense in this day and age, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Blockbuster.
So yeah, basically. So what hedge fund guys do, they do this thing called short selling stocks, where basically they're betting on the fact that they'll go bankrupt. So they agree upon a selling price, and then if the stock drops below that price, then they
Yeah.
can sell it for the agreed amount price, right? But it's like a short period. It's like some have like 10 days, a week, or whatever
yeah.
that they can do it within. So what the people did, found out a lot of these big guys were short
Reddit.
selling the stocks, and then the Reddit, it's like this, it's a huge thing. There's like 2 million plus people on there, and then like they do this like constantly. They've done it a bunch of times after, but it's like a normal thing that happens that they
Or
do.
they just trolled the
But this
stock
is just the
market.
one that like blew up.
Yeah.
But so basically they found out these people were short selling it, so then they're like, all right, everyone on this day, this time, we're all
Buy.
buying GameStop stock. And then it flew up, and then
Oh, then they want
I
to get
guess
their money.
people that never even heard of Reddit are like, oh shit, look at GameStop flying up, man. I must cash in on this. So then they start going in on it. And then so now it dropped recently, but it got to the point where it was like 400 plus
And like these
per
are
stock.
stock.
And last year,
are-
April, it
these
was
are stocks. Sorry.
$2.
Yeah, these are stocks you could buy for literally like $2-3.
So
Exactly.
what you're telling me is that
In 2 weeks,
In
it
2
went from
weeks,
40
I've-
bucks to 400 plus.
so,
Yeah.
no, so big picture, what you're telling me is that Reddit could have crashed the stock market
Yes,
if they wanted
Yes.
to.
essentially. Yes.
Yes. And
Wonderful.
the big
That's-
issue is
That's
because
how
they did
finite
that,
Our
because they did
Yeah,
that,
right.
all the short sellers couldn't
cash.
do what they wanted. So they lost billions of
Billions.
dollars.
Like, yeah.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that
Is that
Reddit can crash the economy.
Yes.
The internet can crash the thing that sustains
powerful.
the
That's what
internet.
I'm saying, bro. We are. Dude, I don't. We're worried
Yo.
about. We're worried about global warming or
Worried about
coronavirus.
nuclear holocaust.
Bro,
Bro,
honestly, I feel like
Turn
this
off
is
the Wi-Fi, bro.
no, this is a good thing. I would say this is a good thing because you don't
Not if you're
understand
rich.
those hedge fund guys.
Oh,
these
they
hedge
make
fund guys,
stupid
they
money.
do that anyways.
Yeah.
Like if you are a group of 4 billionaires, you could raise
can
a stock
short
that same amount just
4
among
people.
you. So
Yeah.
people do this thing. They'll have like private, apparently, allegedly. I don't know if it's illegal to say this, but but
mean,
they'll
it's not
have like
illegal
these
to
private
say.
meetings, and then they'll pick a stock. They'll all invest a fuck ton of money in it, get the stock price to raise real quick because everyone's gonna see it start rising. No one knows that there's 4 billionaires that are just invested into it for no reason.
Yeah.
So then everyone's like, oh, let me jump on this stock price go way up, and then they just sell immediately, and then it drops
Yeah.
immediately, and then everyone is
That's
fucked
like insider
except for
trading.
them. Except for them.
Yo, that's
So,
why
like,
I was so
dude,
confused earlier this year. Oh no, last year in the summer. Remember I went to a petrol gas station
Mhm.
and I saw gas touching 60 cents. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
70, it was almost touching 60
I
cents.
haven't seen that price since I was a kid.
Bro.
Yeah. So
And then now it just jumped back up to like regular 110, 120,
yeah, man.
whatever.
Everything is supply and demand, man. When no one's
It's
driving.
crazy. But how, if we're running out of oil, how did it get so cheap?
It's because no one. So this is how it works. So once uh, uh, oils and stuff are dug up, they need to be used. They need to be
Yeah.
burnt. So when it was like start of COVID, right?
Yeah.
Nobody drove. Cars
No-
stopped, which means nobody had use for gasoline,
Yeah.
which means if they didn't sell it, if they didn't use it,
You're losing profit.
they would lose the entire product.
Oh, okay.
So they needed to sell it, and the way to sell it was fuck it.
Gasoline can expire.
But you also have to know that they're not just drilling oil. It's not like they're
I get that.
constantly
I get
getting
that.
all the oil.
No,
They're drilling specific amounts in order to maintain a certain supply demand relationship.
yeah,
But
like
the reason COVID was just like the biggest effect to it because like they were operating to keep it here, and then the demand just dropped. So now the supply is like, oh shit, now we have all this extra.
and then it was literally gonna like expire because apparently I didn't know that either, but it could expire.
Old gas. That's so funny. It can still explode though.
Yeah,
That's a big trade. That's a ripoff, bro. How are you gonna have gas you can't use, but it's still flammable? It should just be stale, bro. It should just like spark and be like, oh nah, I'm joking. I'm
good,
I'm
I'm
like
good.
3 months old, bro. Don't do
Oh,
that.
just so you know, if you ever plan on blowing anything up, you cannot throw a match on a gas line and expect it to. That's not how it works. It won't work.
Really?
Yeah, you can't
Oh,
just throw
like-
a match
like-
on an oil stain
like I
and then
can't
expect
sh-
it to lead up to the thing, like you see in the movies when they throw
can't
one thing
shoot,
behind their shoulders.
I can't shoot a leak, a spill, a
Oh,
gas spill.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking
Oh,
about like in the
just
movies when
the-
you're like walking and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna blow up your house." So then they put like a little oil trail outside to the
Oh,
thing, and then they throw one little match on it, and then it travels and blows.
That's
up
the most
whole house.
badass movie. That's a
why? Why doesn't
badass
that work?
movie one.
It's not enough. You need more.
Oh, you need
fire
more
to
fire?
ignite it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
That's,
that's
all
right,
it
that's
is. It's just not enough.
So if I take an assault rifle and I unleash,
yes.
okay.
Yes, you might end up shooting yourself with the ricochet if you're shooting it from that close.
Yeah, the asphalt will like.
If that's
scatter
what you
my
want to
eyelids,
do,
bro.
go for it, homie. Yeah, exactly that. Oh my god, yeah,
That's
man.
great.
Stocks are a funny thing, man.
No, there's
You know what?
terrifying
I
thing.
find I've been putting it off too long, and I'm finally like, you know what? It's time. I'm gonna get into it, but I'm not doing it for like GameStop's like nonsense.
No, I'm genuinely doing it to learn.
I
on my
want to
own.
do it, learn, do little, working with just a little bit of money at first, and then as I make more, I'll start putting more in there.
Yeah, that's
Try and figure things out. It's really a good thing to learn. I think
So-
everyone should know how to do it.
exactly. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't really know where the money's going into, like because essentially the bank invests your money into stocks for you. That's how banks work, and I feel like
It's not
think
for
it-
you though.
Yes.
No, I get
Yeah.
that. I get that. But it's like, I feel like people should definitely try to understand, where their money's going to. Even if
We
they
talked about it last
they're
week,
not-
right? That
Yeah.
I
money
watched The
doesn't
Wolf
exist.
of Wall Street, and now I understand everything.
that is one of the craziest.
That's one of the
movies
main
ever.
reasons I didn't try and get stocks.
Yeah,
is
I was
that
like,
shit
yo,
made
these guys
stocks
are
look
all
so scary, bro.
scammers, bro.
Yeah,
It
dude, that's
made
all,
stocks look so scary.
well,
I
no,
had,
they
um,
scammed. They scammed. Like that movie
one
was
of my-
entirely how you can
Yeah.
scam your way.
I know, but at the beginning though, like he was like doing still, like they're still like freaking have to yell and they're like, oh shit, this is going down. You gotta call this dude, and then you have to have 9 phones on you, and then friggin' the laptops. I'm like, yo, I can't do this. I'm at home with the phone. How am I supposed to be able to do that? But then,
But
that's why tricked you.
they were investing other people's stocks, right?
Yeah, they were. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They
Because
were
those
being
people didn't
brokers.
have time. Those people were like us. They were just like, well, I don't have time to look at this stuff. You just tell me.
Yeah, that's why you need to.
And then they were scammers.
Yeah, so investment brokers are a thing, or financial.
That's why you need a
advisors.
bookkeeper. You need a old mafia, drug
Figure-
cartel bookkeeper who's out for your profits. Keep your money up.
Get a guy who drops by your house every once in a while, shove some money under
Gives
your
you a
bed.
brown paper bag. He's like, keep it, put it under your mattress.
Oh my god, yeah.
That movie's fantastic, though. I was watching a video, YouTube clips not too long ago. When,
Bro, they do so much narcotics. It's ridiculous, and
How else
it's
do
like
you
a job requirement.
How else are you supposed to survive?
that
How are you
movie-
supposed to survive without cocaine? If you're doing
That
that?
caffeine into
That-
your bloodstream.
Bro, that movie is the church's greatest enemy. The entire movie is like a sin.
It's just
Just
it's
sins
just
after sins
debauchery,
after-
bro.
Yeah. It's brutal.
It's all there. All the 7 deadly sins are all there.
Dude, they're all
Yeah,
there,
bro.
man. All of them.
All of them, man. That's ridiculous. But yeah, no, some of those jobs are crazy because I knew this guy who, like, he had a sister whose husband. I'm trying to make this as convoluted as possible to make it as hard to connect.
All right, go
But
for
I
it.
knew the guy whose sister's husband was basically a hacker, right? And he made like bank, like he made 300K base a year.
Like a
But of what, though?
legal one,
Base, huh?
a legal
what?
hacker, or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
he did like security systems and shit like
Okay,
that,
okay,
right?
okay.
But so basically, he made that base, and then he got paid every time he had to work off hours. But he was also contracted around the world, so he was 90% of the time off hours. But because of how he operates, he'd have to be up at like 3 a.m. or something to like build a system or do whatever he had to do. So he
Yeah.
basically just lives off cocaine, and he's rich as shit. But he's on cocaine all
You're
the
on
time and sleeps,
cocaine, bro.
and he sleeps like never. He doesn't
I bet
sleep
you
ever.
he's in shape though.
Yeah, but he never has to leave his house. And
I don't
he
even know if that's
literally,
in
his
shape.
la-
Is
he
that-
literally go on vacation. He'll go on vacation for like 2 months and just be on vacation, and then like 3 or 4 hours, or like one day he'll just get a call and then he'll just take an hour out of his day, build a system, get paid 100K, and then go on about his business. That's what shit he would do.
Bro, that's nuts.
But bro, that kind of line of work requires such technological advancements, like in your brain, to be able to like code
you have to
that
have
and
a
shit.
compulsive mindset
And
to just
you're
want to fix
6
things.
years old. You open up a laptop and just start cladding your fingers and see what happens. And I feel like if you continue that, eventually you'll just be one of those hackers that they're just like, give me a second, and then they put down like glasses and then just
They put on those blue light filter glasses and then it's just over.
You gotta protect your eyes, you know.
Yeah.
That's the important thing to consider. Oh my god. But
Oh,
yeah.
That's free.
World's crazy, man. Money's fake. We talked about this. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
That's why I want gold, bro. I want
we
gold,
have to
gold,
trade
silver,
chickens.
and bronze.
Dude.
They're
Bro.
all down. I keep telling
Chickens
you.
are down?
No.
Oh, don't do that, bro.
Oh, we gotta start trading
What?
chickens, man. You gotta start trading
Well,
chickens,
Well, they're down.
donkeys.
I think they're
They were
down,
down.
because people are saying the economy is doing well right now. So it's like, I guess
Is it?
people say, I remember last year or something, people were saying, oh, it was during COVID where the stock market reached like these record highs. I'm like, bro, how does that make sense?
Oh, is it just because like the specific ones? Because I know
think-
some did horribly, and then obviously shit like Amazon, and for some reason
Yeah,
Tesla just
dude.
automatically just.
I think
I don't
it's
know why
that,
Tesla
and they've been
became.
putting stimulus.
Yo,
they've
you
been
know why?
putting,
You know
like,
why?
stimulus
You know why?
packages
Here-
into the economy too.
Here's a theory. Why Tesla's doing so well? Because Elon Musk is so fucking rich. He's just investing his own money into it. It's just pumping
Did
it
you
up.
know Bitcoin went up 20% because Elon Musk put Bitcoin in his Twitter bio?
Yeah.
That's all he did, and it
Bro,
instantly went up 20%.
Listen,
Remember when he
we can-
smoked on Joe Rogan's podcast, and
Yeah,
then
he lost
in
the thing.
California. He lost a bunch,
a
and then
lot.
he bought it back.
He
or
lost
whatever.
he lost us a bunch recently too because he said something. He said something that sounded dumb or something, and then he just lost. Like that's the danger of like a company
Having-
being surrounded by one person.
Yeah.
Like if you think about Walmart, like if any one Walmart person says some shit, no one connects Walmart with the person. So like I don't
Yeah.
even know who owns Walmart. So he
No,
can
no,
say whatever he
100%.
wants, and like it's not gonna affect the stock. But like
But, bro-
Elon Musk or like Steve Jobs at the time or Bill Gates, like if they say shit, like their whole company is gonna feel the effects.
But at this point, it doesn't matter.
dude,
Doesn't matter
he's
to them.
Bezos.
he's
billionaire.
dude. Elon Musk is at a level. Listen, Elon. We could talk about the Kim Kardashians and all those influential people. If you really break down on what sole human being can have the most impact on planet Earth, it'd probably be Elon Musk. No,
Why? Why?
dude,
I would
this guy
say-
literally can affect an entire stock market single-handedly. He has enough money to do whatever he wants. He has the brand recognition to whatever he says. People take
but
as the
if he-
Bible.
If
And
he
yo,
comes and promotes some skinny jeans, I don't think I'm gonna go and buy his skinny
no,
jeans. You know what I mean?
not like that. But I'm talking about,
And he'll
like,
make it. He'll say
I'm
the
talking
brand is
about-
not a skinny jean.
I'm talking about more worldwide. Where I'm talking about like,
Are you talking about like social impact?
no, not really social, but more like advancements in humanity. You know what I mean?
I guess maybe
The guy's
I don't
building.
know. I don't
the
know,
guy,
man.
dude. The guy is building a rocket that can take people to space on vacation.
Listen,
I don't know.
any man who wants to put brain chips in pigs needs to be psychologically
Hey
evaluated.
man, this guy
at
said he
least
was gonna build a
biannually.
fast train, and it's still not here yet. So like, let me see when he gets that done, and then maybe I'll believe his fucking. rocket.
Trump said he was going to build the wall, and I don't think he built the fence. So
I think he
he
built some
did.
of it. He built some of it. He just didn't finish it.
It's not like a giant wall of China, though.
just imagine,
Yeah,
like, from fucking like California down to like eastern Texas,
it's just a
just
fortress.
nothing with a fucking wall.
He has a moat with crocodiles running
I
through.
don't listen. I don't think people like
In the Rio
genuinely
Grande?
thought about that. How long is that? How long is that distance?
A lot
Bro.
of wall, bro.
Listen,
A
I
lot of
played
walls.
Clash of
Imagine
Clans
driving by it,
occasionally,
you just see wall,
and walls
wall.
cost a lot of money, bro. It's
Yeah,
too much.
Yeah, yo. man.
Should have just been
It's-
like a wooded fence.
All you gotta do is just
Fencing,
get
bro.
like 14 attack dogs that just love to run, and that's your
14?
border. 14.
14
Yeah,
to
bro.
cover that distance.
Bro,
What are
because if
you
I see
saying?
if I see an attack dog from 2 kilometers, I'm not crossing where I am right now.
Okay.
'Cause at some point-
Now imagine the people trying to get over. Give them one rifle, and what you gonna? What the attack dog gonna do?
bro, but they don't have rifles because whenever they get a,
If they know there are attack dogs there, then they can.
Don't
get
bring a rifle.
rifles.
Yeah,
but
don't bring a
that would be a felony. That would be a federal.
It's
crime.
already illegal to cross the border.
I know,
What does
but
it matter?
but like if it was a problem, they would have shot border patrol officers. There would have been like a big
Killing a human
One of
and killing a
pieces.
dog trying to eat my face are two very different things.
right?
PETA would say something different.
Yeah, Peter also said we should stop calling people animal names, and instead of calling people pigs, call them sloppy because it's racist to animals.
Who's PETA?
Oh, okay, there. That's insane.
Who's PETA?
It released a whole entire list of words we shouldn't use. Like you can't call people chicken or pigs.
Or fish,
Who's PETA?
bro. This is like 1984. Oh,
Oh,
it's like an animal rights activist thing. I don't even
I
know
don't
what
know who
that.
PETA is, man. Come
It's
on
like-
now.
I
What
don't
does
know
it
what that
even
is.
stand for?
I don't know. Pets.
Pet education,
tank.
teaching attacks. I don't know. Teaching against.
Pets eat teachers always. I don't know, man. Fuck. Who cares? But like, yeah, they do a lot of nonsense. Like, it started off like back in the day when they had their like animal rights thing. I was like, oh, that's a good thing, and then they just get progressively like more and more ridiculous. So I don't know.
Yeah.
a lot
don't
of
take
these,
them
a lot of
seriously
these new
anymore.
activist chains are getting more and more.
Well, they're not
ridiculous.
new, bro. They've been around. They've been around a long time, as long as I can remember. Probably since I was born. I don't even know.
I don't feel like
I just remember-
I don't feel like I paid
Yeah.
attention to anything when I was a kid.
I had to do a project on seal clubbing in high school.
Oh, yo, I did that too. I think
That
yo,
shit is sad, bro.
summer school.
Yeah, in
Seal-
summer
Yeah,
school.
Yeah.
Seal, seal clubbing.
Yeah,
What's
there's a
that?
sport where people go to the north, and then basically in the season where like seals have their babies, they just go
They
around
bludgeon
with a
herp
mallet,
seals
and then they find baby seals and then
And-
just beat them to death.
and take their fur and make seal coat furs,
See, that's just terrible.
seal fur coats.
That's just terrible. Just start breeding orcas and let nature do its thing.
But if you
What are you
start breeding
talking about?
orcas, you're not letting nature do it.
No, because like, or listen, if you're trying to population control
Oh.
seals,
Oh, I
That's
can't
That's
say
not
it,
what
bro.
it's for,
But
bro.
they're just
So what
doing
it's
that
for?
because they want
Sport.
to. It's like hunting.
Okay, what's the point? So, like your sport, you're gonna breed an orca, throw it out in the ocean, try and find
Yo,
a way to track it,
kill that
and be like,
hard
"Oh,
seal.
my orca killed 5 seals today." What you?
Yo, it'll be like rescue heroes. You remember when you used to have those trained dolphins, and they'd be like, "Yo, Yo, Larry, go find this guy in this shipwreck for me, please, and
Yo,
tell
what
me.
if you could track your friggin' seal? I mean, a friggin' orca, and then you guys will have like a friggin' like fantasy style points board on the thing to track your orca.
Orca's
My
kills.
orca's level
bro.
26, bro. What are you saying right now? Free
It's
Willy?
like as the seasons change, it's like you get draft picks. This orca's the healthiest. I'm taking out my first selection.
Oh my god, I have a lifetime board for your orca. That's ridiculous. How long do orcas live? Will they outlive humans? They probably do, don't
I feel like they live for like 80 years.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up right now.
they? Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
Lifespan of
A female lives 29 years and a male lives 17.
Oh shit! So
Yo,
we
that's
could
short.
do it, bro. You'll
And that's
have
in
like
captivity, bro.
by the time you die.
Wait, no.
What?
In the wild, that life expectancy is 50 for females, but some live to be 80 or 90.
Oh shit! Never mind then.
So yo,
I just see a 90 years old now. Like, dude, what's the? This is stupid.
Never
The internet's
mind then. I was
dumb.
about to say if it was 30,
no,
if
that's
it was
in
30,
captivity.
that means you can. I know, but if it
Yeah.
was, you can have like 3 in your life. So then you could
Oh,
put
yeah.
in your board. I have like 15 kills, 3 deaths. Bro. That's a positive
the
KD.
kill death
Oh,
ratio is positive, bro. Yo, I'm a sick marine trainer, bro. Yo, imagine if life was like Pokemon.
Yo, that's
That'd
how
be
I
amazing.
imagine that. Yeah, that's like the one
That'd
where
be
I just
so
like,
violent,
imagine
bro.
that. No, man, it's not
Just
violent
imagine
for you.
you're sleeping in your bed and a giant eagle just crashes through your window.
That doesn't happen. Pokemon
That's
are nice.
Team Rocket, bro.
Isn't cockfighting essentially Pokemon battles?
Well, yeah, but in
Yeah, that's
Pokemon
like
it's legal.
Pidgeys. And they don't die. They just get squiggly lines on their face, and then you
Their
take
eyes,
them
and
to
then
the
they faint.
hospital. You give them radiation therapy, and they're all
And then they're
better.
good as new.
And they love you for it. They
And
love being abused.
there's only so many times he could use peck.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying. Yo, imagine, bro, you're telling your Pidgey to peck, and he's like, I can't anymore, man. I've hit 10. I can't do it.
And it does.
I mean,
it
just
does
move
one
your
more,
head. Just do this.
it
He's
does
like, I
one
can't.
more, and his beak explodes, bro. He's like, "Oh, I told you."
Oh my
What's
God.
another like a childhood situation you wish translated into real life?
Yo, definitely I'm trying to wake up in Attack on Titan world, bro.
Oh, you're
feel
fine.
Are
that'd
you
be-
nuts?
You're insane, bro.
You're nuts. Yo, if I woke up, I would just ram my head into a brick wall.
I
and I
agree
lose
with that.
consciousness.
100%.
Yo, you know, the
100%.
life when you're in the wall, there's a higher likelihood of you getting mushed, smashed by a building than there is of you getting eaten by a Titan.
Like, bro,
The amount of people I seen at anime just crushed by building bricks, and
and the
they're
options
just
of
minding
death,
their business.
like I can't die of old age. I either get eaten,
Nah,
or I'm killed by another human, or I'm crushed to death.
nah. Yeah, some of them get stepped on, ripped in half. You know.
I watched
Yes.
one scene of Attack on Titans is when the Titan slapped somebody and then they just disintegrated.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch that
It's
anime.
so crazy. Like the guy's in the air and it just goes like this, and you just see blood go like this.
That's
The
crazy,
body.
bro. I watched 3 episodes. I'm like, this is actually a good anime.
Nah,
And then
so you should
after,
watch it.
I had depression for like
I
a
stopped
week.
I stopped watching it after the mom got bit in half.
Yeah, I couldn't.
So-
I was like,
That's the first episode.
Yeah, I know. That's when I stopped watching.
it's like, bro, you're not even gonna like softball me into this. You're just gonna slap me with the sadness.
Just the sad truth of this
Honestly,
universe.
bro,
Yeah.
if an anime gets me worse than that, there's 2 of them. One's called the Kame ga Kill. You should watch that. And then this third one is what I started recently. It's called ReZero. And it's not sad in the way that Attack on Titan is. It's just the fact that this guy dies and comes back to life, right? Every time he dies, he comes back to life. But the amount of bad things that could happen to one person and then happen again and then again
Oh, it's just depressing.
and then again and then again. Like he'll do this. So he'll have like all his friends die and then he'll die. He's like, oh, now I'll save them. And then a different group of his friends die. And then he's like, oh shit, then he dies. And then the same people die. And then now he's depressed and sad and he's yelling at all his friends and then they die and then he dies again. It's fucking sad, bro.
And like he
Yeah.
can't do anything about
It's
it.
really good though. It's really
Have
good.
you guys watched Cowboy Bebop?
Never.
Yo,
I've been told to watch it many, many times. I just haven't.
it's actually sick. It's
Wait, what'd you
actually
say? Watch what?
Cowboy Bebop.
I watched bits of it. I just can't go back now. It's too old. Can't watch
Nah.
old anime anymore. It's hard.
I
It's
watched
hard
it.
for
I
me.
binged the whole season
Hard
and
for
the
me.
movie. It was
Yo,
was
having
good.
my
You can
feels.
binge the whole
I'm-
season. You can't watch fucking Demon Slayer, bro. What is
I'm
your-
genuinely just
Yo,
waiting for
I
that Demon
forget.
Slayer. I'm genuinely just waiting for that Demon Slayer movie to come out.
I thought you guys told me it came out already.
It
It
came
is
out
in
in
Japan,
Japan.
in
It's just-
theaters.
I'm just waiting for it to
Oh.
come out on Crunchyroll so I could watch it. I just
Damn.
really want to watch it, man.
Bro, it's all good, bro. I'm a weep to death. Fight me.
Fight me too.
Fight.
I want to go
Pro
back
weeb.
to. I want to go to Japan.
Me too, bro. There's this. Dude, Japan is just. I feel like
Like
it's
rural Japan. I want to like
Yeah.
live amongst the ancient, like the old
I wanna
villages
do
where
both.
samurai used to live.
I want to do
I'd go
both.
for like 2 weeks and then do one in just like the rural villages and then one in,
And
the
one in
city
Tokyo.
in Tokyo. And see
Live
all
in
the,
the
friggin'
mountains.
advancements. See if I can beat the high score on the urinals. Playing the music.
you have to do. You have to prep for 3 weeks in
Forget to-
advance, just doing hard cocaine before you can beat any high score on dance.
He's mentioned
Dance
cocaine 4 times in this episode. We're gonna get demonetized.
Bro, we have to get monetized first to get demonetized. We don't even have the option to monetize it yet, bro.
And you think they're gonna look at our videos and be like,
That's
strike
not how
nine.
it
Bro,
works.
listen, if,
I know,
if
I
Joe
was just
Rogan
saying.
can mention DMT, the amount of times that he's mentioned DMT,
if Joe
Does he
Rogan
get paid
can
for those
smoke,
videos?
if
No.
Joe Rogan can smoke
Exactly.
marijuana on his stream,
well, I don't even know.
And also, if you're big enough, you can do pretty much whatever you want. We're not that.
Listen,
We don't have fuck you YouTube money. Okay?
not yet.
I
I think if we do get YouTube money eventually, I think we do some pretty dope stuff.
not if.
When?
when
Always when. Listen, we have been very consistent for a very long time. If we put together shoe shit plus this, that's what's my math? 60 episodes. Well, 58 to be exact, but that's a lot, bro.
see,
That's a lot. Johnny doesn't understand. Only me and
I was
Machi
only
get
there
it.
for half, so I only
Only
know
me
half
and
of what-
Machi have had to deal with this.
I heard half of your sentence, so I get half of what you're saying.
Well, you were
mean
here for
the
half of it
phrase?
too.
I was here for half of the episodes.
You were. That's true
Yeah.
too. That's
Was
true.
it half? Nah, it wasn't even half, bro. You were here for like the last 10.
Oh, what are you talking? He was
Bro.
literally on the last episode of Shoot Shit Podcast.
That's why I said the last 10 of shoe shit.
Oh, okay, good.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
and then he was through
Yeah.
all.
Oh,
No.
you're
Like half of the episodes you guys have
I
ever
see.
done. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
including this one.
Yeah.
I feel you. So it's just over half. I feel you. I get you. Anyways, Johnny, how's your dad feeling this week?
Oh yeah,
He's been-
Arsenal.
He's been upset at a multitude of things. Well, he's always upset with like the players,
Mhm.
but I think have you guys heard about what happened to Rashford and Axel and Martial
No, what
with
happened?
the fans? So basically,
No.
like they got racially abused like this week and last week by their own fans. And so
How?
my dad is like,
On Twitter?
yeah, because so
Oh, okay.
so when they tied Arsenal, Rashford got abused, and then I think before that when they played West Brom, no, I don't know who they played before.
Sheffield.
Yeah,
The one they
they
lost, right?
Yeah,
Sheffield, yeah.
yeah. So Axel and Martial, I don't know if I didn't see the game, but maybe they played bad. So
Yo,
they got,
if you saw that second goal, holy shit. You know in practice when they say we're doing this passing drill, remember in Campion where we used to do that thing where you'd pass it sideways and then you'd stop and like wait for the defense to set up, then you pass it across and then we just play that game to practice how the defense
oh yeah,
moves.
yeah.
That's what it looked like, except they didn't move.
Okay,
Yo,
okay.
that second goal, I've never seen something like that in my life.
Like it was ugly.
It was so bad. Like Sheffield literally just passed it back and forth, and then
Scored.
Man United moved like this. Not one tackle was made in the box, and then they shot it. No way. I don't know what to tell you, man. It was
Dude,
something else.
listen, man. I don't
Oh.
understand. Like, I'm looking at that game statistics, dude. It's like only in this fucking sport you could have possession of the ball 76% with 20
Johnny.
plus shots. And it's
Johnny,
like, you
open
don't know what the result-
another tab and just watch the goal right now. I can't even
You can
describe.
explain it. All
I
right.
can't describe.
All right.
Like the fact that you said every shit thing that you say about Maguire applied to that whole defensive line.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I could try to fit into it on the
No,
actual.
you don't even.
All right. All right. Hold on.
Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. But while Johnny does that, I just want to say, like, I
Erling
thought
Haaland's better than R9.
I just want to say that I thought Man United was going to clap us, but the fact that we tied them 0-0.
I feel I'm not gonna lie to you. That was
With-
the one. That was genuinely one of the most boring games
You didn't watch it.
I've watched in a long time.
You didn't watch it.
I did.
You didn't.
Yeah,
Believe
I
me.
did. It was
It's
just
it's widely agreed upon to be one of the best 0-0
Really?
games of the season. Yeah.
I was snoozing. But then again, I
Both
was
teams
watching.
went at it.
I was watching it at work.
Bro.
So,
Yeah, you-
Bro, what's going on? Bro, I don't get it. Bro, this is like watching Yubs. This is like watching Kinder Soccer, bro. What's going on here?
That's what I said, man. It's ridiculous. It's so bad, man.
That's
But whatever, man.
Yo, how are they gonna get mad at Axel? The man just deflected a shot in. Okay, do better. But you had a whole team sitting in the box,
Yeah,
Okay.
there was like 6 of them in the box, just standing.
just chilling.
I've never seen that. That's literally like, yo, being first is too much pressure, bro. You can't. You
Yo,
can't
let's
stay
just
here.
throw the league, bro.
That's what it looks like. Like, you can't stay here, bro. It's too much. Oh my god, I've never seen anything like that in my life, bro.
That
Yeah.
was
Except for that one
disgusting.
game that Chelsea played when they didn't make a tackle in the whole game. Well, do you remember that one?
against
Did you see it?
Southampton.
No, it was like a few
That was-
years ago.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
No, it was a few years ago.
Oh,
They
sorry,
literally
bro.
would go in front of the thing. I think Mourinho was there still, and they did like that. It's literally like a light pressure. They'd run in front of them and do the little bounce thing. That's what it's like. And then that's what they did.
yo,
The whole game, it was ridiculous, man. Oh my god, some things I see just don't make sense to me, and that Man United, that Sheffield goal is one of them. Like, there's nowhere.
it's just ugly. Like they didn't get outplayed. They just scored. I don't even know. Like I can't even explain to you. Even though you watched it, I can't communicate. Like I can't even share the experience with you because I don't understand what I just saw.
Yo, I don't know, man. Like, there's some things in happening in footy where you just look at them and you're just like, no, there's no way. There's no way that's what you practice. There's
dude,
no way you went into practice one day
crazy.
and the coach was like,
It's one of
"This
those
is what I want you to
situations.
do."
It's one of those situations where it's like there's no way you get paid this amount of money to have this kind of
Yo.
end product.
No, it
Don't
literally
even
looked like
start that,
Elon
bro.
Musk's like brain chip is active in the United defense, and he turned it off.
You know what it looked
all
like
of them did the
I don't know.
same thing.
to all my FIFA players. You know what it looked like? It looked like that when you change your tactics, so you change your formation, and the team on the field, it takes them like 5 in-game minutes to like adjust, but like in that time they're completely brain dead, and that's what it looked like.
Yeah, you change it in like 5 minutes stoppage time, and you're
And
like,
this-
bro, we don't do that now.
Yeah.
You know how long this is gonna take us? Yeah, no.
Oh
What it
my
is.
god! But yeah, whatever. And then Arsenal tied them, which means we haven't lost to United in 3 years.
I think that Arsenal is
I
one
don't
of
even
the
know if
best
that's an
teams.
accomplishment anymore.
I genuinely think Arsenal's playing some of the best
'Cause Man
football
United is
in
garbage.
the world right now.
You're a fucking guy, aren't you? You're a fucking guy. You can't just let us get an accomplishment, bro. Yo, relax. man.
Nah, I love you guys.
All
You guys
I'm
tied the
saying
league
is-
leaders.
All
No.
I'm saying is,
Yo.
people, Man United fans are genuinely laughing us saying we're getting relegated and they can't beat us. So I don't know what
Like
to say.
I don't know. I think that Arsenal has been playing some of the best, like been one of the best teams in Europe in December.
I agree, bro. We have the second best defense in the league.
think
The only one in better form than us right now is Man City. So
The Arsenal's been playing some really good football.
also,
No Ozil, no
You
problem.
guys always play nice, a good
No,
style.
no, no,
too.
no, 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 no.
Or you guys have, it's
Before
like,
before
it's
that
like
Chelsea
in your
game.
heritage.
No, before the Chelsea game, bro, you don't even understand. Like it
Yo,
was.
was it you who said this, or I think it was somebody else who said this, where it's like if you guys didn't get that result against Chelsea, you guys would be in like fighting for relegations. I think like that Chelsea game was the turning point. Was that you or
I
somebody
don't
else?
think so.
So I heard it
No,
from somewhere else.
I don't
But
agree with that at all.
you don't
But
agree with
it's
that?
because
Dude,
you're not understanding.
seasons-
It's not like we played well and lost games. That's not what was happening.
You
We
guys are
played
playing
like
poorly.
dirt
But I get that.
till the
But
Chelsea game.
Yo,
What
don't
I'm
you
saying
think?
is, even if we lost the Chelsea game, it doesn't just make us dirt again. Like that was a turning point in the sense that
That's what
our
I'm saying.
Game got no. I mean, not the win. I'm talking about our games play, our style of play improved from that point forward.
Yeah, but don't you
And I'm talking about when we started the game.
Yeah, but don't you think that like if you don't get that result, that's a defeated locker room, and it's like,
Oh, you mean like
can you
No.
really come back from that?
if you play
No,
well?
because we had friggin' like 9
then you
losses
still
in a row
lose.
before that. So one more is
But
not
I'm
going to
s-
make that big of a difference.
No, I think
I don't
what
know.
Matt's
It's a derby loss. Those kind of mean a little bit more, man. I don't know.
It's
I
not
think
a
what,
real
I think
derby
what
loss,
Machi's
bro.
saying is
Fucking
like if you
London's a big
play
place.
like you've been playing bad for like the last 8 games, and then you
Yeah.
finally play well and things are clicking, and then you still lose. So it's a loss the
'cause
same way like as if you
we
played
had
bad.
decent games in between that, bro, and we had unlucky games before. Like it's not like the first time. We're never battling for relegation. That's never a worry of mine.
Yo, could you
Yeah.
imagine?
Do you think you guys are gonna get Europe?
But
Oh.
no, I don't.
Damn.
But we could. I mean, the season's kind of crazy. I just don't have faith in the fact if we can go to one of City, Liverpool, or Spurs and win one of those games, then I'll say yeah, we could. But right now, I don't have faith. I really thought
You guys
we were
might
gonna
be able to hold Liverpool, maybe.
we
'cause they've
could.
been-
No, I'm not saying like any one of those teams. The only one who I like see there's no way to victory is City, right?
Yeah,
But any of the other teams, like we could definitely even win. But I'm just saying, I don't have faith that it'll happen. You know what I mean? Like I went into the United game without faith. I thought we'd get smacked, but it turned out we didn't. So, and we were missing our 3 best players, and then we still pulled out a draw, and we could have won. Man United could have won too. Don't get me wrong. Like both teams, it's like one of those games where it's like a draw is a fair result, but both teams are still disappointed because both of them could have won the game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those.
you had your
games.
moments.
How was Milan, Johnny? I know your boy scored.
We had like we've had like a slight dip, but you know, we recovered, which is something that I haven't had the privilege of saying about Milan for so long. Because before it was like if we lost the game, it was like, oh,
That
this
was
is gonna be
expected.
the first of a succession just L's and ties. But now it's like, okay, now we have more resolve to grind out games. And I
Yeah.
honestly think well, it's kind of obvious, but it's because of Ibra. Because he's such a perfectionist that if you're not given 100%, he's gonna
call you
scream
out.
at you.
Nah,
Like he's
yeah.
not even
Speaking
like
of
the
Ibra,
coach.
bro. That Milan
Oh.
derby was something else.
Whoa. Yeah. So I see. I
Bro.
only saw that Lukaku and Ibra were scrapping all game.
Bro,
Yo, I've never seen Lukaku like that ever. Yo,
I saw-
Ibra must have slapped his.
They
he
were
probably showed him
teammates,
a video
too.
of him smacking his mom or something, bro. I don't know, bro.
They
That
were
was-
teammates.
Did you see that? Did you see the Lukaku penalty, bro?
yo, did you see that meme? It's like what we saw and what Lukaku saw. It's like his head was the ball, bro.
That guy was mad. Holy,
Yeah.
bro.
So, can you guys break down what happened exactly? Was it just like bad challenges that it just got heated? It was a heated derby, or did something specific happen?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now, but I didn't see anything. I didn't hear
Like,
about anything that happened.
Did you watch the game?
No. Because
Oh,
when
that's why,
Patrick
'cause
told me, like, don't, he's like, he was screaming. I didn't want to scream, right? So I'm like, I can't do that. Because I watched 2 highlights or 2 clips of the game. One was the penalty that
Mhm.
Inter got, and I felt the anger and rage flare up inside of me. I'm like, no, okay, I'm gonna shut you off. And then I was on Instagram the other day, and I saw one player, one Inter player, dribble into the box, and you know when you're dribbling and you do that side flick to pass the ball off to a teammate. So he did that and literally went airborne in the box, and I'm like, what are you looking for a penalty right there? Like, there's no one around you, but you're diving into the air. I'm not watching that game. No.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yo, that was one of those like I caught that argument by Lukaku and Ibra on Twitter, and that was one of the most brilliant moments of not having fans in the stadium, because you could hear every single word they were
He's
saying.
like, yo, go do your voodoo shit, you little donkey.
Bro, and it's dude, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but when fans are in the stadium, I still want to hear what they're saying on the pitch.
You won't, bro. You're not gonna.
You know what they gotta
You're not gonna
do?
be able to do.
You know in the NFL when they have that wired, they have the mic in their helmet.
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta somehow find, like, you know how they have those tracker pads?
Yeah,
their
but
in
they
the back of their
can't
shirt?
do that, man. Sports are a family event, bro. You can't.
No man, come on. Like, listen,
They're a family
they're a family. Like, there's this one play. There's one thing in hockey in the NHL where it's Ovechkin and Crosby, and they got into a scuffle.
Yeah.
And like they were screaming at each other from the bench, and usually there's a guy in between the benches commentating, right? Like a on ice perspective. And everyone got so angry at him because it's like, dude, take off your fucking headset
And just put it there.
Put it in front of them and just let us listen to what the two greatest hockey players of all time are yelling at each other about. Because it's like, dude, okay, sure, F-bombs are going to be dropped. But isn't that part of the sport? 6-year-old kids are dropping F-bombs on the ice too. I know I was playing soccer at 6 years old and kids were dropping F-bombs.
This is what you got to do. On the zone, you got to have, like, they have the stadium sound, the crowd sound, and then explicit.
Dude,
Like, possibly explicit.
Come
Just click
like,
on
listen. Kids are watching TV shows. They're watching when you get shot in Call of Duty, your character screams, fuck. All right?
Some kids. See,
Yeah,
you
but that's
censored
like-
yourself.
No,
See
no,
how
no.
uncomfortable even yourself was
no.
for saying that horrible, abusive,
No.
disgusting word?
You just gotta you gotta give the parents the discretion to
That's what I'm saying.
allow the kids to view.
So
what they-
add the discretion. Listen, I'm an adult. I want to hear what an angry Lukaku and an angry Ibra are yelling at each other about. All right, I
Yo,
want to
if you-
hear it.
if
I want to
you-
hear all of it.
If you went to the FA to do that, you'd be like, "Yo, just come to Italy and watch the game front row." It's like, oh, I can't afford to do that though. So
You know-
well,
Do you know
bring
what?
it to
Do
me.
you know what the shocking thing about that whole thing was though?
What?
They were all swearing at each other in English.
Oh yeah,
Not a single
Yeah,
person
well,
was speaking
because they're
Italian.
not like Italian. So
But like,
is it
But-
because the
Ibra knows
players?
English. Lukaku grew up in England, right? So they both
Yeah.
know English. And
Yeah,
you want the other person to know what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like, imagine two players just arguing in two completely different languages, bro.
Like imagine
one knows
Pep
what's
and
going on.
Arteta cussing at each other in like Romanian because they're in Romania. It's like,
No,
whoa,
not even that. I mean,
they're
like,
Spaniards.
Pep argues in Spanish, and then Arteta's talking, I don't know, friggin' Swahili, bro. And then they're friggin',
Or like
they're just
Klopp-
arguing at each other.
Klopp and Pep are going at it, and Pep
Klopp's-
is speaking German, and Klopp is speaking English, and he's like, bro, what is going on here?
That's what I'm saying. Doesn't make any sense.
There's this one moment where I think it was Royce, Rafael Guerrero, and Sancho. They're all standing over the ball. You have a Portuguese, an English, and a German guy. I'm genuinely curious what they're talking about. They're talking like they completely like fluently. Like I'm just thinking Royce is probably sitting there. I take. Sancho's like no, me. Rafa's like me.
Yeah,
Yo,
that sounds like
there's,
the beginning of a joke. So you
Right?
have
What's
a
his
Portuguese,
face?
German, and Spaniard sitting at a dead ball free kick.
You ever hear that joke about friggin' what's his face? What's the guy in the wheelchair that was a scientist?
Stephen Hawking.
Oh, Hawking?
Yeah, Stephen Hawking. You ever heard the joke? It's like Stephen Hawking walks into a bar. Just kidding.
Yo,
Oh, fuck.
yo, I'm gonna call the Geneva Conventions on you because that's a war crime, bro.
Whoa.
That's
Man just disrespected the entire science community.
Anyways, what I was gonna say is the American kid on your team, Machi, does he
Giovanni
dive?
Arena? Yes,
Yeah, does he dive?
a lot.
Oh, okay.
A lot. You saw the
Okay,
interview too?
because- Yeah, I
Where-
saw the
where
interview with
Hal-
him and Holland, and he was like, "I got that reputation. I don't like that." I was like, "Well, don't dive." Then.
Highland's like, well, you dive. No, like the kid. It's not that he dives. He's one of those players that
He'll embellish like a touch, like you'll feel contact.
He looks for fouls. He's not like you touch him and he goes but he's one of those. He'll see the leg out, and if there's no chance of avoiding it, he'll run right into it. He'll run right into it. He's one of those players.
yo, I hate players like that, bro.
It's one of those.
It's like
It's one of those. He'll directly run into a path of another player if it means that his team will win the foul and or the other player will get a card for it.
Yo,
Yeah.
Low-key, that's smart sometimes, man.
It's
Because
smart,
I'd be
but
playing FIFA sometimes, and I'm like sprinting, and then some guy makes like a big slide tackle from behind me. My player automatically jumps over it and then trips over the ball and like, loses it.
And I'm like,
I was
yo,
just
run into
break
the
your
guy.
legs, take it. They get a red card. I get a free kick.
Yeah. I think
Insane, bro.
we had a pen earlier this season where it was genuinely that like so Gio was running down the wing into the box, right? And the other player went for a slide tackle to win the ball. He stopped. Like Gio stopped and the guy slid and he like tried to tuck the ball around him, but like miscontrolled it. So he just fell over the player. And it was a pen.
That's terrible,
Yo,
bro.
that's so smart.
So
man.
it's
no, that's
he,
bad.
he no, but he's a quality player. He's a smart player.
Just get
Yeah,
over
but
that thing.
he's an
Just
evil
get over
genius.
that, and then I'll accept
Hopefully,
it. Like once
yeah.
Ronaldo stopped his diving, is when I was finally able to accept it.
Bro, he still died.
No. That's how it goes. He had the period where it was bad, like it was like blatantly bad. Then he had a long period where he's like, you know what, I'm too good for this nonsense. Now he's old and he can't run anymore, so he's like, yo, he's not even diving, bro. You just feel the foot, and he's like, yo, my legs. His knees just buckle,
He's
bro.
one of those. It's at the point where it's like, all right, I'm not making this first batch of contact. I'm going down.
Yeah. Imagine
he had the
making a
body of a
sprint across the
20-year-old.
field. Yo, listen. Imagine sprinting across the length of the field only for a man to come
tug on your
push
shirt.
you off the ball. Are you dumb? You know how much energy that took from me? Nah, I'm winning this foul.
Yo, that's why they dive and they just lay there for like 5 minutes. It's like,
Yeah,
actually, I need to catch my breath.
I have a friend.
Oh,
I have a friend who's a Juve fan, and he despises Ronaldo. He always tells me, he's like, dude, I have two emotions with Ronaldo. It's one, stop complaining, and two, holy fuck, how'd you do that? Because like he's like, dude, for 85 minutes of a game, all I see from this guy is walking and throwing his arms up in the air, like, why didn't you pass me the ball? What? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And then he has that Ronaldo brilliance in him, where it's like
Yeah, but he's the only
2
reason they're
seconds.
still in a Europe spot, bro.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying I'm just relaying what
I know,
he says about it.
I get what
I
you're saying
know.
because I've watched Juventus play and I'm like,
They
yo,
don't
this
play
is
good.
boring, bro.
They don't
boring.
play. They don't play nice, eh?
Yeah, he just.
I don't know.
scores for
I'm not
them,
gonna lie
and
to you.
that's why they win.
I feel like it's got something to do with Pirlo. I think it's kind of like the Lampard effect.
Yeah, but I
it
mean,
might
they fired the other coach for the same reason. Like they didn't look good last year either.
Yeah, they were.
no. But
boring.
I'm saying,
They've been
like,
boring.
listen. They fired their coach, but Pirlo's definitely not the answer.
No,
know what I
it was
mean?
cheap. It's the cheap option. That's
That was
what
a
it
cheap.
is.
That's what it is. It's one of those situations where it's like, just get us to Europe, and then we'll go from there.
I think he's just a transition coach. It's like he
100%.
just keep us steady so that managers will want to come to a stable environment, and then we'll let you go.
Yeah.
Go into retirement for real now. Drink your
Well,
wine.
no, I think he wants to go to coach because he went to coaching right after, right? He was
Oh,
coaching the U21s.
yeah. That was he like for 2 weeks though. He's like, yo, I want to try this. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna do this permanently now. Okay, thank you.
Here's Ronaldo's ego. Take it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I find like it's hard for players that are just like so technically gifted to be coaches because like I feel like they don't understand when when your
'Cause they never
Pirlo
had to
can
read
ping
the
a
game.
pass. Can ping a pass from one side of the field to the other with
Yeah.
perfect precision. When a dude can't make an 8-yard pass, this guy's probably like,
How?
are you playing?
How can you not do that? How can you 50 yards, bro? How can you not just don't even look? Just do it. How do you not do that? Have a mental picture of the field in your mind. How do you not?
And then some guy comes to him.
How
and
do you
he's like,
not
"Yo,
have
I
eyes
really
in the
need-"
back of your head and just do a quick turn? Like, how do you not?
Yeah, he's like, hey, some guy comes to him. He's like, yo, I really need help with like my free kicks. Like, I'm struggling with the curl. And he'd be like, you know, you just
What do you
is
mean?
You
You
put
just
the ball
curve it.
down, and then you kick it, and then it curves.
It goes-
and then
yeah,
it goes
it
in the
goes-
net. And
What are you talking about? What kind of question is that? You're a footballer?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's what the
Yes.
issue is. But like, I don't know, man. Also, can we briefly talk that Gundogan is probably the best player
Dude.
in Europe right now? And I
Bro,
don't
that
understand
guy-
what happened.
Dude, here's the thing. He was one of the best players in Europe. When he played for Dortmund, he was one of the best players in Europe. He was the best center midfielder in the Bundesliga. He dominated every game. Every game went through him. Every game was control. His pace and his tempo like had such an impact on the game where that's how the game was played. He went to Man City and he was no longer the best. And I don't know what happened, and now he's playing like he did in Dortmund. Like
I think
this is like
they were
listen, his
trying
performance
to get him to replace Fernandinho.
his performance now, sorry to cut you off. His
No, no,
performance
no.
now doesn't surprise me because I saw this version of him throughout the
I
Bundesliga in his
understand,
career.
but what's the switch? It's like he's
I don't
like, yo, you kids can't score. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just turn into Lewandowski right now, and then I'll do a little bit of Royce on the side, and then I'll just be me in the middle, and then
And
you
then,
guys
you know
just
what?
do what you do.
You know what?
You know
I'll be
what it was?
I'll be all 12 players of 2013 Dortmund under Klopp,
It's
and then you just
it's him
sit
and
back.
Foden. Him and Foden.
It was because David
Foden
Silva
is
was
nasty.
taking up his spot. Because it was David Silva, De Bruyne, and Fernandinho. And when
Yeah.
Fernandinho wasn't playing, they put Gundogan in Fernandinho's spot.
Okay,
So he wasn't like advanced.
so he was
when-
more like a box to box
holding.
defensive type.
Yeah. So he
I
wasn't
see.
productive. But
I
then
don't know.
now
He played
Silva's
in
gone.
the defensive role for us as well, but he was
He's
just.
freaking
But with
nasty
Pep,
right
you
He's
don't have
good.
that kind of freedom to go up.
No, you don't.
Like with
No, you
Dortmund,
don't.
So
I feel like with Klopp's more of a manager where he's kind of like
just run your ass
yeah,
off. and
you know,
you're
no,
good.
he's not even that. It's kind of like, you know how to play football, play anything
trusts his
remotely close to
players.
my system, but you guys are men. You guys know how to play. Pep is kind of like, I want
He's
you to
a
play
player's
like this,
manager.
and if you're not playing like this, you're coming off the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's terrible. It's like not terrible, but it's annoying.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd hate that Pep as coach. Holy
Yeah.
shit, it would drive me nuts.
Would you
'Cause-
hate it if it leads you to victory, though? I feel like you'd only hate it as if you lose. Like if you had to deal with that, but brought home trophies every single season, I feel like you'd put up with it.
I don't know,
Maybe,
because like
I
if
don't
I
know.
hated playing, but like if I hated the way I won games, like I didn't enjoy playing, which is the
Yeah.
whole reason why I play football.
I feel like the only players that hate that are Mourinho. Whoever has to play for Mourinho, they're the ones.
Yeah, I feel like I'd hate playing for him
Holy
too.
shit. Yeah, I'd hate playing for Mourinho. That's why
Yeah.
Dele Alli apparently has been frozen out, because there was like this whole thing where he's like, yo, why are we doing this? We just pass the ball up. Like, this is not football. We're not playing football.
Yeah.
He was like yelling. He's pissed off and hasn't played since.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I
sure
feel,
Pep
I
is
feel
like
like
that too.
I feel like I'd hate playing for Diego Simeone as well.
Yeah.
I
'cause
hate defending, man.
Defensive coaches
I hate defending,
actually get
man.
me vexed.
I
it's
hate
so-
defending.
Apparently for Tottenham, did you know Aurier apparently fucking took an Uber home like at halftime in his last
What?
game?
That's nuts.
Yeah, apparently him and Lloris got into like a fight, and then he just took an Uber home and he just cut.
No
That's
respect.
crazy.
Dude, respect.
Yeah,
Respect. He's a people's champion. I rate
yeah.
that.
Social
But
distancing.
think of it this way: if
going back
that's
on the
true,
bus.
and then he plays at any point for the rest of the season, Tottenham are automatically a joke.
Yeah. No, that's
It's true because Van Nistelrooy did that at United, and literally the next day he was playing for Madrid.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually funny.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that. Did he took a taxi home or something?
yeah, he
An
took
Uber.
a taxi home because he was pissed, and then the next day
Fergie was like,
gone.
"Nah, you're out. You're done, mate. You're done."
done, mate.
That's what it is, man. Yeah, it's
Oh.
ridiculous. but
Okay, guys. I think we should start wrapping it up. I think.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Close it. Finish it up.
Right.
All right.
Done.
For those of you who enjoyed the episode, if you haven't, we gave you some time at the start of the episode. Here's your redemption time. Here's your chance of redemption. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button. If you're watching us on YouTube, catch us on any digital streaming platform. That's anywhere you can listen to your podcasts. If you're listening to us right now and you want to catch our YouTube, feel free to come see us there. Interact with us, leave a comment, follow us on all our social medias, and we're very active there. Thank you for watching. Have yourself an amazing. Yeah.
Tell your friends about us too.
Yeah. Why not?
Spread the word.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend. The 3 degrees of bacon. If you tell one,
tell your friends that we're looking to make a lot of money. All right, and the way we're doing it.
We just want to talk and be your friends.
And the way
we just want to talk nonsense and footy, bro.
You guys just want to talk nonsense and footy. All right. And guys, be careful there if you're investing in the stock market. I know I'm careful. I am about to lose a shitload of money. I feel it. But $50.
Be careful if you're a United fan.
Yes.
Also, that's very important.
And also
that's the theme message of this episode.
What?
If you're a United fan, be careful.
If you're a United fan, my condolences.
Yeah. It's a rough time.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.